Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Stock Scoop. I'm Mickey D. Whoa, what's going on here? I guess things are falling from the sky. Whoa, it's been that kind of a day, huh? Whoa. Woo, what a start here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. It's rough out there. I know it's rough out there. We can't sugarcoat this any other way. The sky is falling. Not really. We've been here before, so we know what's going on here. We're having a pullback, though, ladies and gentlemen. The S&P 500 down, Nasdaq down, Dow down, big time. When you go down 3 and 4 and 5% in one day, it's really kind of gets people on edge. But we've been here and we know. Today I bought two. Cut to the chase here, Mickey D. I bought two baby knockouts that I want to tell you about here because I thought they offered some value. And who knows? They offer some value. So that's why I got them. And I'll tell you about them here in a second. As you know, the scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. And you can say, Mickey D, he was right about this. Mickey D, he was wrong about this. Whatever. People are critics and they like to do what they do. When the market goes down, sometimes you guys, it was hiding out. No. I tell you my philosophy, especially with the baby knockouts. We're in certain sectors. We've got a good trade going right now. Our gold and silver, in fact, listen up. We're doing well. We're doing well. You'll see. We're going down, but we're not going down as much as the general market is right now. General market is going way down, but our gold and silver stocks, because the price of gold, it's going to rebound. It's going to rebound. We had a little off day today, little bit of profit taking, but it's going to rebound. I'll tell you, one of the baby knockouts is a gold baby knockout. But what's going on? You know the deal. You know that the president has took on the world. Tariffs taking on the world. He's going to have to revamp his cabinet, though, because if he wants the best and the brightest, I would say he needs to start firing people like now and getting rid of a lot of those people that are especially using Gmail, national security. Come on. Guys, we use Gmail amongst one another, AOL and all that. You talk about the gang that couldn't shoot. Well, these, you gotta. He's gonna fire him though. They're making him look bad. When they make you look bad, and you're a powerful person, and I've been there myself. So when they make you look bad, the door is where they go. Or the window in some cases, but they get out of here. That's the end of that. But let's talk about the two stocks I bought today. And I hope you were out shopping also, because when the market goes down like it is today and there's panic and people are, like the last few days and people were waiting for this and they sold on the news, it could have been a lot of people are waiting to see what's going to happen. And that's cool too, but we're just right now. You see, I start collecting little bits and pieces here, little bit there, little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, because I see some value, ladies and gentlemen. I see some value, and I see some turnaround. And after all, I'm contrarian investor, so when things are cheap and they've been cut in half. That's a good time to start looking at them. Even if you don't buy them, you start looking at them. So that's where we are now. But I'll tell you two that I added to today. Without further ado, let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Every time gold goes up, and I've been part of a few of these breakouts here, but when gold goes up, all the scammers come out. I tell you, I told you in my last video that they were going to be taking jokers off the necks here pretty soon. But to avoid some of the scams and not being cheated, a few years ago, I wrote a book called Invest in Gold Today Without Being Cheated. And I told you because you didn't like the other cover, I was going to get a new cover for it. With Lauren Stripling, I wrote this book. It's a uh, it's a book that you go to Amazon.com and you can get it. It's well worth the value of this trip here in gold because it might be a few years and you just want to know up front what's going on and you want to know some of those companies also because it has baby knockouts in it and it has some other companies in there, some of the majors in there. If you got in them early, then that was really, really good. But anyway, the last few videos, which weren't received well by many of you, the impact of tariff war impact on gold prices, and that's big time. That was the story. So if you didn't get a chance to do it, take a look at it. And uranium up and down, and let me know if you like this new setup here, or do you like my old green? I'm gonna put my old green one on this one, and you guys let me know if you like it or not. But as you know, the market is going down. You can see here the Nasdaq is way down. We had we thought people were thinking they were on the radio and talking. Oh, we're gonna watch out, guys. We're coming back. Blah 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 blah. Oh boy, those tariffs hit us like a brick right over the head. So it was really really tough with the tariffs there. But I want to tell you the two stocks that I added to today. Both United States stocks, domiciled in the United States. Both Trump loving stocks. Uh, you could say uh, United States loved them. Yeah. One, ladies and gentlemen, one of the stocks that I think has been beaten down unfairly or fairly, if you want to say, is Encore Energy. Now, Encore has is beaten. I mean, it's well below its 200 day. It's well below 50 day. I liked it at $1.25, but I really like it as it goes below that. Now, I know some people's investment philosophy is wait till it drops, Mickey D. You don't have to be the first one to buy it when it comes. You buy it as it's going down, chunks here and there, and do your thing. Whatever your investment philosophy is, ladies and gentlemen, there is some value here. Most analysts have Encore. They have it at over $3 uh, by the end of the year. So that's them. I'm going to hold on to it. It's one of my stable holdings now. As far as shares go, I'm going to have a lot of shares because, as I understand it, they're selling off some of their New Mexico, uh, some of the parts of the company there, uh, properties they're not using and they're going to give some of the proceeds to us investors in the form of shares. So if you have shares that may or may not materialize, it may be a payday or not. I'm not speaking for management. I know what they want to do. I know their heart is in it. The ones that are there, but they if they can pull it off, they can pull it off. But I don't take this management team as a group that will mess this up. Now, when you're ramping up like they are, and like the next stock I'm going to tell you about, when you're ramping up, many things can happen. Many things can go wrong, and numbers can be wrong. You can have accidents. Mining is tough, and a lot of things have to happen right for you to be able to make it in mining real good. The second stock that I wanted to tell you about is also United States producer, gold producer. They produced about 72,000 ounces last year. I'm talking about Integra Resources, United States domiciled. They've got a project that I really like. That Florida project there. I've read so many of these reports on these companies, But this is one that I own in my portfolio, and I've been buying it. And when it goes down a little bit, I just try and get a little more. That's what I do. So I don't definitely don't want any problems with that phone call. Anyway, it's one that it's a producer, United States. They're going to get a lot of love. Producers in the United States are going to get a lot of love. So ITRG is the symbol, ladies and gentlemen, for Integra Resources, and Encore EN is the symbol for EN EU. You guys know I make a lot of mistakes on this show. You guys are so forgiving. I mean, a million views, and you guys, you sticking with me. Well, you probably made a little money there, but you know how we get down, man, and you guys are really forgiving when I make those snafus, as they say. But anyway, we dig Encore, and we like it, and we think it's going to do very. It's going to come back. So started to jump on some lithium stocks today. I'm telling you, lithium is looking really, really decent. Some lithium stocks are looking decent. Even our Australian, but what's going on is with the tariffs. People are kind of trying to wait with the lithium trade, ladies and gentlemen. But with the United States developers, United States uh, producers, I'm talking about gold, I'm talking about uranium right now, you've got the green light. You got the green light as far as baby knockouts are concerned. Let me flip this around and address you as we. Ooh. You guys know I'm still putting in the work, man. I'm still putting in the work. I took a tough one there, but I'm still doing my thing, a little bit on the treadmill, doing what I have to do to get back to 100% is what I want to be. 100%. We all want to be 100%, you know. But I'm deadly serious when I talk about what's going on in Washington, and I talk about the president and what he has to do. And people are making him look bad. When people on your team make you look bad, they gotta go. And Mr. President, they're making you look awfully bad. You know, you're playing in the varsity negotiating, and these guys are on the JV. You know, some of them are not even in elementary school when it comes to national security, and you have them on your team. So the NFL draft is coming up. So I anticipate players, Mr. President, hold your own draft. Get rid of some of those guys. He doesn't take my advice, but oftentimes I like to give the president some good advice. And that's my advice right there. He's got to get somebody on his team that can really, really work. He's got good negotiators, one or two, three or four. You got to have a group, team. This represent. You're gonna get us involved in something that we can't get ourselves out of, Mr. President. So that's my advice to you. I hope that's not too. It's not too controversial, is it? Mickey D, you're supposed to be talking about stocks, and you're advising the president. Well, sometimes you have to give advice, like to your children. Sometimes you have. They don't listen. Sometimes, but you have to give them advice. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. When you're looking for strength, you're looking for energy, you look up, ladies and gentlemen, because that's where your source is going to come from. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week. Don't worry about these ups and downs. We're doing all right. We're going to do well with our critical minerals. We're going to do well with those rare earths. Those stocks are going up, especially those ones inside the United States. Let's focus on the United States right now, because for the next 4 years, all indications are those stocks are going to do very well. Those stocks are going to get a lot of love in America. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, I have a lot of Canadian stocks. I have a lot of stocks down in Mexico, some of my miners and stuff. They haven't been hit that hard yet. And let's say they won't be hit yet. But there's a possibility. So we'll see how that goes. But I favor really, with our mining stocks right now, I really favor the United States, and I favor those, Canada, Mexico. You still in the game, but once we get out a little bit further than that, then I kind of scratch my head a little bit. But we're looking good, guys. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Oh, I did. Oh, I forgot. I need you to do me a solid. I'm gonna leave a video up here of, you guys like cats, big cats. I'm talking about tigers, lions, cheetahs, jaguars, fighting food and doing all that. I'm gonna leave a video up, like a National Geographic. Somebody trying to break a video open, right? And I need you to watch it for a few seconds, hit like, and do what you do. Okay, do that for me, and I would appreciate it. I'm just do it for me. Do it for me. Thank you. I appreciate you.